time 120 extra.
Hello,
stats,
sir.
16.
How's it going?
Good. Thank you for the gigantic freaking raid.
Of course. I looked at who was live and I'm like, oh, H is live. Sure. Why not?
That's me. How was your? I heard you died in Sands of Time. What happened?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Like I didn't. So Tommy died, and then I was trying to. I like went to him and I was trying to get his stuff, and he died to like the big things, but he died in lava. But
Wait, what do you mean big things? The Ravagers?
The Ravagers, but like he died. I guess he fell in lava when he died, and so like the coins were in the lava, and so I was like standing next to it, and then Tommy like jumped into. Like with a gapple to try and grab it and swim out, but like I guess you can't get out of the lava once you're in it, which we didn't know.
Wait,
but I didn't.
Does the gold not disappear if it's in lava?
No, it's at the bottom. It's
I actually didn't know that.
It's at the bottom. So like he jumped in and he grabbed it, but then he couldn't, and he would have been able to swim out and live if he had been able to get out. But like he couldn't. Like it's like a slab and you can't swim out of it. And then like when he was dying and he was swimming up, I was like on the right side and I realized like like if he dies, if I'm near him, I might like just pick his coins when they fall, you know. And so I like tried to run over to him, and I just like tripped and fell in the same lava as him, and then I couldn't swim out either.
I think I know exactly.
We both literally just died in the like right at the end. Like we were gonna be either second or first. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be first actually.
I think I did the bit that you're talking about too. Like it was like lava, like not too hard parkour, but then there was a Ravager at the end.
There was two Ravagers and they were like guarding like a lava. There was like it was like the floor was kind of like riddled with lava holes. Like it wasn't even like lava parkour or anything.
Yeah.
Like there was just
it was just awkward jumps. I remember that. I panicked and I was just like to my team, I'm like, I might have just set off some Ravagers. Be careful when you get back home.
Like the plan we had worked like so perfectly. Like it was like Tommy didn't realize how much the damage the Ravagers did. Then he died, and then like I ran over. And then once I was, to be fair, even if I had gotten out, I think we still would have gotten like third or fourth, even with Tommy dying. But then I just it was so annoying. I just slipped and fell and.
You slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate. That cost us a lot, but.
What were some other good games that you had? Like, what do you feel like you did good and what do you feel like you did bad on?
I literally think we were in like the top 3 in every single game except for Build Mart, where we did like almost last place, and then Sands of Time, which we did almost last place.
My team did really poor in Build Mart. We got 8th. I thought that was like literally our game, the old man game, but we did not do well.
I said on my stream, like I genuinely think I'm gonna ask before I play an MCC, like is Build Mart on the roster, and if it is, I'm just not gonna play. Like I just don't have fun during it. Like that's the only thing. I think if
really?
we did worse in Sands of Time than Build Mart, but I felt great after Sands of Time. I was like, that was really fun. We just messed up, you know, whatever. Then after Build Mart, I literally like I'm just deflated. Like I just feel like I just can't. Like I feel like I just want to end stream. I don't think I've ever not had a Build Mart where I just wanted to end stream right after the Build Mart was over.
Really?
And like we had a strategy and everything. And like the thing is, like I think I was probably more frustrated this time because we had like a strategy where we were working on only one build. And like it was working really well, and then there was like a build that looks like it's the floor for some reason. Like I don't know.
That was mine too. I thought I was done with it. I went to go help another build.
Yeah, exactly, and we did too. It's like the thing is, our whole strategy was to just work on one build until we finished it. And so because we thought that build was done, we started working on the other builds and like getting last place on those, and we were getting first on like every build. And so if we had known that if like that build hadn't shown up, we might have gotten like first in Build Mart or something. But like that build showed up and it like looks like the floor, and so we left that build and we're like, what? Like we ran out after like 4 builds or something, and so we left the floor, and then it like totally like screwed us. I definitely felt more like that probably made me feel. It made me feel like the kind of the Sands of Time door or whatever. That's kind of how I felt. The same. I was like, what is this design? Why is there a thing on the floor?
The Sands of Time door. I actually like that, but I didn't like that they didn't like give us a warning about what it was. Like you were like the beta tester for that. Yeah,
exactly. Like either a way out, even if it's complicated or risky, or like a warning. Like that's exactly what I said. I was just like, I have no. Like I just walked in and then I was like, because I've been through like 100 doors that are exactly the same, and I'd never gotten whatever. Yeah. But like I was so like. I was like I literally just felt like I feel like I've been so good at like being whatever. Like I feel like I've even like in games like I do poorly in or like we do poorly in, like I was like fine. Like I didn't even like I said, we got less points at Sands of Time than we did in Build Mart, but Build Mart just like felt horrible. And the problem is like also it's getting played so late every time, and so it's like I just feel like that's gonna be like a continuing trend. I think it's because a lot of the teams that the top players like are bad at Build Mart. And so I think it's just like it just ruins my fun. Like I think that I was probably just like skip an MCC if it doesn't have like unless they could revamp it or something, and I'd try it out.
How
and
would you
see.
want
But
it revamped?
I don't know. I don't know. Like honestly, like I had a lot more fun up until that one build on BuildMart, working on one build with my team because at least it felt collaborative, like super collaborative, where it was like
Big
we're
word.
all working together on this one thing. You know,
Yeah.
like that definitely
Well,
that felt way better to me than like just normal. But even then, I just feel like I don't know.
Well, that's
I just
why
feel
I
like it's
kind
just
of like
flawed.
Build Mart. I like team games. So like Build Mart isn't like the best feeling game, but I like that we have to communicate so much, and that's why I like survival games as well. Also, Dream, can you watch the screen?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Me not looking at chat. I freaking nailed this. Look how fucking smart I am.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, you'd be proud of my Sky Battle, dude. I actually like. I feel like PvP today I did very well. Like Sky Battle, I got 6 kills or something like that, and our team came third or fourth.
Nice.
Which
Yeah, I did poorly on Sky Battle, but it was only because I fell off early. I think 2 rounds, like, and then the one round I lived, I got 4 kills and I did really well. But the other rounds, I think I was like the first person to, or no, I was like one of the first people to die in the first round of Sky Battle, and then I just got shot off when I was bridging, and then I was like, oh god.
Dude, bridging's a nightmare. It's scary. So like most teams will avoid you, like at the beginning. I was so nervous that every team was gonna like come towards like like at the beginning how you choose like right or left which island to go to. I just assumed that everyone was gonna go to the one that we were going to, and we got away with it. We didn't like end up seeing like anyone at all going to the islands we were going to, which blows my mind because I want to know who was on the other side that they were willing to take a fight with rather than us.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's funny.
what placement did you end up with in Sands of Time?
In Sands of Time, me or I guess our team. I don't
Team,
even
yeah.
remember. It was like I think we got like 7th or something in Sands of Time.
Well,
or
for 2
8th.
people dying, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like we would have gotten first if neither of us died. And the thing is, like, it was like we were like about to leave. Like, it was just it was so unfortunate. Like, and it wasn't even like the thing is like it wasn't even like really Tommy's fault. He just hadn't really dealt with the Ravengers before, and then like they kind of just owned him. And then the thing is, and we would have been able to save it if there wasn't the lava there, because of the coins. The only reason like we would be able to grab the coins and then go back if the coins weren't in the lava, because he was like in the 1 block lava that was right there. Like we couldn't get the coins and then leave, so we would have gotten just the 20% reduction, and we still would have gotten I think 2nd. But so I don't know. We all did really really well. It was literally just that.
I was gonna say,
Tommy
how did
died and I
Carl and Punk do? Did they do well?
They did great. They did great. I mean,
That's what we like.
Carl
to
did an
hear.
amazing job as Sandkeeper. I haven't seen his VOD, but he got a good amount of coins, and he was really on it with the sand, and then everything. And then Punk seemed to do amazing. I mean, obviously we had 2,100 coins I think with two people dying.
Yeah, that's insane.
So it was really good. I mean, our whole team did I'd say like equally amazing.
That's good.
Um,
Punk did really well as Sandkeeper for us too. Like he was saying, like how he didn't feel like he was doing a good job, but it's not like you're not like under like this. The Sandkeeper is so stressful because you feel like everything's like crumbling around you, and just watching it, like you also feel like you're not doing too much, but you like keeping the other team in check, like all the other players, is so important. Like if you're able to Sandkeep, just not have everyone die and relax everyone, it's so important. It's so good.
Yeah. It's also annoying because like even if I just had not died, like, and my death is so unfortunate. I don't know exactly how I fell, and I want to go back and watch it because like I never missed. Like I don't think I've ever missed a parkour jump in Sands of Time, like ever. Like even there, like I don't think I'm not sure if I missed something, or if I just didn't see the lava and I walked into it, like because I think there's like just lava scattered around, but I don't know. I guess I'd have to look and see and see exactly what happened, but
I'm gonna pull you up because I want to see now.
I fell in, and it was so unfortunate. Like, because even if I had just gotten out and Tommy wasn't, I think we still had like 3K coins, and like we would have still, or more than that. I think slightly more than that actually.
What place did your team come in at the end?
7th, I think.
Okay, yeah, like if you survived and got some more points.
It was literally just Build Mart and then that. Like if we were in dodgeball, if Build Mart isn't played and Sands of Time we don't scuff it, we get dodgeball. We probably get first place. Like every other game we like popped off.
I was gonna say, were we supposed to play Sands of Time 5th, or what happened there?
Yeah, I looked. It updated like last second. I guess their API like updated faster, I think, because like I really wanted to play Parkour Tag. But, like Sands of Time, it shows now on the poll, like as of right now, that Sands of Time has slightly less votes than Parkour Tag. Like
that's so surprising. I was like looking at it, I'm like, we're playing Parkour Tag because that's definitely our worst game. I was very happy that we didn't get to play Parkour Tag at all, and I was like, oh god, this is demotivating. Then all of a sudden, Sands of Time pops up, and I was like, Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I wanted to save that for last because I knew our team was going to do well in it.
Dude, the world of parkour tag was played right then. I think I think with parkour tag played, even with Build Mart, I think we still go to dodgeball. Like honestly,
You think so?
think we do.
Your team was really strong at parkour tag.
I think we would have. I think we would have won parkour tag by like 1,000 coins or something. Like ridiculous.
Damn.
Like,
Okay.
and the thing is, like, the thing I told MCC before was like my suggestion was that they just have the 8 games that are going to be played chosen beforehand, and then we can choose like the game order, right? Like with the voting. Cause I feel like we spent our entire team spent by far the most time practicing parkour tag, and then it's not even played, and then now like it's completely wasted time. Where we probably spent like I don't know 30 hours or something total combined, like practicing parkour tag. And that's like a ridiculous amount, and then it wasn't played, and it's like, all right, well, and I told them that before. It was the same thing. It was like, and that was the reason. That was the reasoning I gave was like teams that practice, and then like you can only like practicing 10 games versus practicing 8 games, and then also if you practice a certain game and then it doesn't get played, it's just so disappointing.
Yeah, so. I do like the RNG factor because if it is kind of like picked out what was gonna happen, it would kind of be sad. Like if we knew that all PvP games were going to be played, we probably have no chance of winning. And like parkour tag being played as well. So I like
you can
the
know
RNG
the order.
factor.
Like I think also it's like they can like then they can pick it, and then MCC can be in charge of like what making sure the games are different each time and so on. Because like one of the things to me, it's like I think it's not good to have like a game like Build Mart played every time. I think it's not good to have a game like parkour tag played every time. Like I genuinely think that like or like a game
hole in the wall. Like, it's been in every MCC but one. I want it gone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I think it'd be better. They can choose like, oh, these games have been played too much. So we're gonna move them out of the rotation for this, this month, and then we're gonna move them back in, and then you just be able to.
Jim, can you watch the screen for a second? I just have a very important question.
Yeah.
I can't hear what's going on, but what was this potion for?
I don't even know. I think I just.
Were you mad at them?
It damages it. I mean, I don't know why I threw it. I think I was just like, I have no other use for it.
Oh, this is a different one. I had another like, I think the parkour is probably very similar.
4 Ravager parts. Like how are there 4 different parts with Ravagers of this MCC?
That's so interesting.
I went through 4 different ones. Like that's ridiculous.
I can't believe you're. Oh, so you're killing them so you have a chance of getting. Like Tommy's already died at this point, right?
Yeah, he's died. Yeah, I'm just killing them to get rid of their stuff, and like they're so beefy. Like they take like so many hits to kill. Like I've hit them like so many arrows and then so many sword hits. It's like his stuff is in the back corner. You see it burning back there?
Oh, yeah, far left. Okay, I see it. So what trigger... Like, were the Ravagers... I could go back, but is, like, the Ravagers... Like, did something trigger them to come out, or are they just there?
I think they're just in there.
Interesting. I wonder if there's
I don't know for sure. But I saw this, and I'm like, all right, I can't get that. And then Tommy's here, and he's like, should I go in with the gapple? And I'm like, all right, sure, try and go in.
Wait, I think you could do that jump with water.
But I run into go here, and then he's dying. Oh, that's what happened. I took fall damage.
Yeah, you took fall damage.
Wait, what? How did I take fall damage? Wait, go back. How did I take fall damage? How high was that jump?
I think that's like 3.5. Or no, it's probably 3 because that's a half slab up, and then you jump.
2.5.
You think 2.5?
2.5.
Well, then it's 3.5.
Oh, wait, it's down. Wait, 2.5, 3.5.
Okay, so from like over here, that's 1 block, 2 blocks,
you see 2 blocks,
2.5. So yeah, with jumping, it's 3.5. You're gonna take a slight little jump thing from that.
So annoying. I guess I just miscalculated. I didn't think I was gonna take a.
Yeah.
I was trying to get there before he died, so like I needed to get there quick.
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're trying to do. Like you were trying to get there as he died. You actually picked up the stuff.
Yeah, so I pick up the stuff.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Was he not able to get out like at all?
No, I wasn't able to either. You can't swim out.
I think you could do that with water. I guess just not lava.
Yeah, you can't. It's because you're taking damage. I guess you just can't. I mean, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
We had 4.6k. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Like after, I was really optimistic afterwards. I was like, all right, we still got 2k. Like we're only down by this much. Like we have a good chance. Whatever. Like I didn't really care.
It's also just the 5th game. That's also the thing
I just knew it was just like it was in my control. Like I made a mistake. Tommy made a mistake. Like that was like us. I feel like, and then I feel like that's what makes me. That's why Build Mart frustrates me. I just feel like it's completely out of my control. Like just 100%. I just like I have no control over what happens.
Yeah.
It's really this one. Like the biggest thing that I think it was just the build that looks like the floor. Like our whole strategy relied on us doing that build over and over and over again because we would get first place over and over and over again, and it was working. We were like in 3rd place or whatever for a while, and then like we just needed to finish that build, get first, and then we'd have another gold build, and we'd be able to get first on that gold build as well. and then we would have gotten so many points. But then the dumb build showed up that looked like the floor, and it just like totally
I know
the entire strategy.
I literally did the same exact thing as all of you two. Like literally, I looked at it. I was like, oh, I'm done with this part. Let me move on and help someone else. Oh, how'd you do an ace race?
I did good. I think I got third.
Oh, that's insane. Me and Martin, same team. We were one after the other. Right in front of us, Puns was beating us by like a second or something like that. And at the very end, you just see him fall into lava as like the last like 4 jumps as you're going through it. It's like, oh hey, we're 6th and 7th now.
Huh. That's funny.
People are saying watch your SG. What happened to SG?
Oh, I think my team died really early, and I was just alive for a little bit, running around.
That happened with me too.
This is what's about to it's about to happen. I think it's right after this build.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is different.
It's the next one. It's the one after this one. We were just getting first build, like first completion, and so.
Yeah, that's big points. That's actually really smart.
I know. We were I don't know. Like right now we're in second, obviously. I think there's this build, and I think it's out after this. I think.
What's going on with Carl here? Hang on, I gotta. He's like a little angel.
That's funny. There might be one more build after this too. I don't even know.
It's like he's swimming in the air. It's beautiful. Okay, yeah, it's after this one probably.
Oh, it's after that one.
You are
in
the
color one. So right now we're in 5th, but we're about to get the gold builds. That's the thing is people are getting gold builds right now. But we're about to get first gold builds. Like that's what the whole strategy is like. It relies on the long game. Yeah. And we were one away from it with the whole dumb thing that happened. So yeah, it already happened.
I hate that.
It just looks so dumb. We all like our whole team saw it, and our whole team just moved on. Like because it doesn't even like you can see it's elevated, but it looks like it's like this is the done podium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, that's exactly what I thought too.
Because like the stairs connect, the slabs connect, like everything connects. Like why would they do that? I don't. That's like the dumbest thing I could think of.
It's such a troll. It's such a troll. I had like my chat, like I had donos come in and be like, H, you have a build that's not done. You have a build that's not done. I'm like, what?
But it's also so dumb because like, again, I think like it's just like that was our whole strategy. And like if we had been able to complete our strategy, then I feel like we would have done extremely well. Like we would have ended up getting
top 5 at
second,
least.
third, definitely top 5, but like probably second, third, whatever. Instead of getting literally like basically last, because now the only builds we think are left are the ones that we're gonna get last place on every build.
Yeah, and get like very little points.
And whatever, and take time. So it's like, it's just like it was so bad.
Yeah. How'd you do on Grid Runners?
We did great, and our team got second.
Oh, nice. I thought we were gonna do better.
I think we got a second. Top 3 every game except for SG, which we ended on. The only reason we didn't get top 3 is because we were like super aggressive because we knew we had literally no chance unless we were just like extremely aggressive.
Yeah.
And then Build Mart, which we like sucked in, and then Sand which we threw, but we would have gotten first if we did that. It's like our team, I don't know, like I feel like it was just such an unlucky day.
Well, it's good that you had a chance of getting we were in like I think 6 or something like that going into survival games, and it felt good because we were still having a chance. Like it was nice that like I think everyone in top 6 or 7 felt like if they could win SG and get some kills, they could win. I think that makes me happy, and I'm glad that SG was last.
I knew we literally couldn't. I mean, I knew like there's only like 3 teams that even could. Like
you think
just
so?
Based on the points, especially after the change, there's no shot. Like
getting the first and getting kills.
You can't make up 2,000 kills. You can't 2,000 points. You can't make that up now with the new changes. Like the differential is much smaller. I knew from watching. I calculated stuff up beforehand. So like I
You're such a dork.
Well, I was making stuff like the funny thing is like I was making predictions during the game like we're gonna be like this after this or whatever when I was getting it right. But it was just I just knew the new point system, and so it was like to get to the other side. I was like, if we get first in this last game and then we finish, I think we get second, and then we got first in the last game. Our team got first, and then we ended up getting second. And I was like, all right, sweet.
Yeah,
it worked out.
Puns, I see you in the chat.
We got first in Grid Runners, but we got second finished, but we got first in Grid Runners.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Did you like the Grid Runner like prizing or coins?
I did because one of the things that screwed us is like if it was the old prizing, we would have gotten like 4th or something, because there was multiple times where like something happened that like we couldn't get to the next room after completing the first room, and because of the fact that the new scoring system doesn't matter with that, it just counts how long you take on each room. we didn't get penalized for that. It's like one time
Yeah.
Tommy like walked out on the cakey room and he walked back out at the last second, and we all like went in the thing, and then he's like behind the door and needs us to go like open it and stuff. Like
That's actually
just
hilarious.
stuff like that happened like every time. So
Dude, this bit on Ace Race, all 3 times I did the same exact thing, and I'm so disappointed in myself.
I did it the first time and then I corrected myself the next time.
Like, I was like trying to overthink it. I need to see like what I was aiming at, because I hit the corner. This was the only thing I messed up
But
on.
I'll tell you why though. It's because you're not going into, because they made the custom tridents. You're not going into like the trident mode or whatever. So like your hitbox is like bigger.
Oh,
And so like that's why you hit it. Like so it feels like you shouldn't, like realistically you shouldn't hit it, but you do.
oh, that's so upsetting.
Yeah, that was happening to me a lot the first Ace Race. It happened to me at the very first time this time on the run.
I need puns to see me and Martin watching him fall right in front of us. I need him to see it. This will make me happy. I'm already done at this point. Do you like Python script more or the newer one?
I liked Python script. I like both of them. I didn't like Python script as much before, but it's because I was just being an idiot. Like that skip is useless. Like I just was trying to skip before, and then I was always failing it, or like I would get it sometimes, and then like I don't know, like I would fall back spaces from doing the flipping skip.
The skip, like at the beginning, like you go left instead of straight.
To the left,
yeah, it's never worth it.
This time I just didn't do it at all, and then I got ahead of Fruit, who was doing it every time.
Yeah,
I think he did better than me probably, but
like there's like very little amount of time you can save, but if you do fail it, it costs you like 15 seconds. Like that's a risk that's just not really worth it.
I feel like one of the biggest things for me was I just failed the very first like jump to the minecart. I just failed that. I think I would have gotten probably second if I didn't do that.
Oh, right at the beginning, did you fall in lava?
Yeah, I just fell in lava like right off the spawn.
I was telling everyone else, it's like the first lap you could do the ladder if you don't feel comfortable, like if there's a lot of people in front of you. But second and third map, you should always be taking the minecart.
I was in first. I just like I think I clicked and it pulled my trident back.
I was gonna say after the first run or second lap or whatever, I was telling my team like get the trident off of your hand when you're doing that.
I'm an idiot because I told Ponk before the thing to or no, it's Carl, sorry, not Ponk. When he's jumping into the minecart to not hold his trident because now you can pull it back in air. I literally told him and then I did it.
Yeah.
But like it was stupid because like it shouldn't do that theoretically, but yeah, that's how I fell because I pulled back my trident and I fell.
Yeah. Overall, I'm happy. I didn't play amazing. I just dream. I got yeeted out of top 10 by 30 points. Scott's major got me. I was in 11th. Painful. Survival games, Illumina and Fruit Berries chased us down towards the beginning and killed all my teammates, and I'm just by myself trying my best. It was me and Ant Frost like met each other like 4 times.
Yeah, I teamed it with Sapnap in survival games technically. Like what happened? Like it was like me and him were like the left, and there was like a team like 8 coming to us. And he messaged me. He's like, team with me or something. And then I just like we didn't really like team, but I just like ran by him and he killed me once. No, I just ran by him and he didn't kill me, so I was like, okay. And then like there was a team fighting him, and I killed like a guy that was fighting him. And then like I was running and like I could like crit him out or something easily and get the kill, but then like I just didn't kill him and I just ran out. And then Tommy was like, kill someone. I'm like, no, if he's not gonna kill me, like I'm just not. Why would I kill him? Like, because then at least right now there's like so many people that like at least I can maybe steal a kill or something. Like, I don't know. It was funny. It was more of a truce than a team. It was like a truce, I guess.
Yeah, it was just like if we see each other, go the opposite way.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It was more just like, yeah, don't fight each other.
I love that it's you and Sapnap though. It's just best friends are like no roommates.
I just came in 2-hit Gumi on his team like from behind. Then I guess Tommy died to Hubbo, I guess. I don't know exactly what happened because I guess I'd have to watch his VOD to see what happened because like I killed Gumi and then I was like fighting. I like instant damage George and I was like trying to go fight them and then they ran and then like I guess Tommy died behind me and then Carl died like trying to save him or something. So then like and then Ponk, it was just Ponk and me and we got chased down by George and Sapnap. Ponk got picked off and then I was like so low. I was like a parkour master during that run. Like I was running away. I was like one heart like dodging arrows trying to like get it far enough to eat as they're like chasing me through the flipping thing. It was so annoying. I was trying to pick off kills.
I'm gonna say I'm always kind of sad whenever survival games isn't played.
And then here my aim was just like atrocious, but
oh, that was good damage. Oh, nice. You're saying My aim was atrocious. You just
No, my aim
murdered.
was atrocious. You can see when I was fighting puns, my aim was atrocious. And then here, like I should have gotten my second crit there would have just killed him. And then I could have gotten further away and I would have taken less damage. And I could have killed puns probably too. I probably could have killed that whole team. I probably could have swept their team, but
That was green. That's Nikki, Jack, Pun, not Pun. Oh no, it is Puns. It's not
Yeah.
5. Wait, but that was a tip. You just killed 5 up, so there was 2 or 3 different. I literally see Sapnap in the corner just looting. Oh, do you get this?
I was at this point I was still afraid he was gonna kill me. But then I see this team and I'm like, all right, I just have to like ignore him and hope that he means what he's saying about teaming because there's 5 people here and they're gonna kill me.
Wait, how did you
And
get?
so I'm just like, I just run. He messaged me in game.
Oh, I missed that. I was gonna say, did you Discord or what was happening?
No, he just messaged me in game.
That's a lingering potion. Where the hell did you get a lingering potion?
Just one of the chests. And then here
Oh.
I run right into a team. I'm like, oh shit, I'm so low. Oh,
I mean, you're doing the smart thing is just like weaving in between teams, because like teams don't want to like go in the middle because they feel like they're just gonna get picked off.
I should have kept running. I thought.
Yeah.
I should have kept running.
I went to a corner
There's
by
just too many
myself
teams. The
and
border
Orange
was
saw
so
me.
small. Like he went in so quickly.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'll say this. I don't like what they did to SG. Like the changes they made in terms of the points. Like I think it further incentivizes not getting kills.
Really?
And-
There was a lot more kills this MCC than last
Well, because
MCC.
people were way behind. Like this MC had a big discrepancy between the top teams. Like everyone knew they had to get kills. Like Red was going for like us and Red were going for like we were just like after we looted the first like 5 chests, we were going for kills right away. Us and Red.
Yeah.
And then Red was fighting a team, and then we came up on Red and we fought Red, and so we got those kills. And then a team tried to like clean us, and so we fought them. So it was like it was only because there was like 2 teams that like really wanted to win that were being super aggressive. Like it wasn't even worth it. Like if the kills were the same, then it would have been more worth it. Like, but now they nerfed the kills and then up to the bonus you get for staying alive. Like, how does that incentivize fighting?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. That's interesting.
But they did push the border in though. That's the one thing that I think is like they did it quicker, which could be good because it makes SG quicker, I guess.
Yeah.
I say they just like triple that and then make SG like a 3-part or a 2-part, maybe a 2-part.
Oh, you want it to be faster and do like Sky Battle.
Sort of, but like maybe like 2 instead of 3. Or something. I don't know.
That'd be
I just think
cool.
it's just such a risky game.
I like that. I want to try it like a Sky Battle is. Like maybe like
Yeah.
a little bit smaller and instead
I
of
think
like,
it'd work better. I think it'd work better with 2 instead of 3 though. 3 rounds, like just 2 rounds and then a thing.
Yeah, I'd like to try that. That'd be fun. That's something that I hope they test out soon. I don't like Sky Battle, but I like the scoring. I think that Sky Battle, like if Sky Battle was
yeah.
like Sky Blockle, I'd go insane before every MCC. I would have taken a much
The
longer break.
Sky Battle scoring is like perfect. Like, I really don't think that they need to change anything about Sky Battle scoring. Like,
Well,
the
I
way
want
they
a
have
new
it is
map,
perfect.
but other than that, yeah.
I want
like
a new
it.
map. I want a new map. The scoring is great though.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed we didn't play the parkour tag, man. I'm just like so disappointed in that. I was like looking forward to it so much.
We had a Firebomb the second to last game, and we were like, yeah, if anyone votes for parkour tag, get rid of it. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
I'm so disappointed. Like Saturn was being an idiot. Like I was messaging him like his team is probably the second best parkour tag team, and I'm messaging him like midway through. I'm like, look, if we don't vote it early, people are not gonna vote. I'm like, we are definitely not getting it if we don't vote it now. It was like 4,
Yep.
and I'm messaging him, and he's like, no, vote Ace Race. Like we're gonna play Ace Race. People like the new map. Vote for flipping whatever. Like vote for parkour tag. And he's like, no. And obviously I think, and then he's like, our team sucks. I'm like, your team is the second best. Just vote for parkour tag.
Yep.
And they wouldn't vote for it. And then he votes for Ace Race, and we get Ace Race. And I'm just like, why? We're gonna like. There's no way we don't play Ace Race. There's 0 shot we don't play Ace Race. Like everyone, like almost
Yeah.
everyone likes Ace Race, and
There's-
it's the new map.
There's 2 games that we're pretty much guaranteed to play if it goes late game. It's Sands of Time and Ace Race. Everyone wants to play it, especially with
Yeah.
how much Ace Race has been practiced.
I 100% agree. And I was just trying to explain to him. And then like later on, he's saying vote Battle Box. I'm like, are you an idiot? You're down by 2,000 coins. Vote parkour tag. Battle Box's differential is like nothing. Like in order for the differential to be enough to actually make a difference, you'd have to like win every round, kill everybody, and have every other team suck. Like
Yeah.
parkour tag, you can at least make a difference. I was trying to mess with that. I literally called him a moron. I was like, "You're being an idiot. Like, just vote parkour tag." He's
Well,
like,
I think-
vote battle box.
Is the
like,
scoring
just vote
between
Battle
Battle
Box.
Box and parkour tag that much difference? Isn't it about the
Oh,
same?
it's so different. It's so different. If you pop, you can pop off parkour tag because the
Oh,
thing is,
you're right.
is
Yeah,
you're
can
you're
last
very
longer.
much in control. You can last longer. You can have like multiple of your teammates survive. You can hunt. There's so many like different things. With battle box, it's just kills and filling in the middle. That's it. And so it's like in reality, it's the point differential is so low. Like I think battle box is the lowest point differential if I remember correctly from like someone doing a stats post. Like I'm just saying that like he's saying we want to do battle box. It's like, dude, Why? Your team is epic at parkour tag, and you know that that's gonna be beneficial. I don't know. It was stupid. It was so dumb.
What games weren't played this time? It was parkour tag, and what was the other one?
Battle Box.
That
Those are like two of the best MCC games. I don't understand.
that's perfect for my team. That's like I couldn't write it up any better than that, and we still came sixth.
Battle Box and parkour tag are legitimately like two of the best MCC games that they've ever made, and they haven't. And then they haven't been played like Battle Box wasn't played the last two events. That's ridiculous.
Wait, which one?
Ridiculous.
Parkour tag or no?
Battle Box.
Battle Box. I wanted to see the new map. I'm excited to see what happens with the leaves and how much that changes it. Because now we have freaking like blocks that we could go across. We could bridge across. I felt like Pink was gonna do very well in that as well.
I should have just followed Tommy. Like I don't know why I didn't. I think I just saw George. I knew. The thing is, well, this is what my thought process was. Oh, Tommy's really good, and all that's over there is Tubbo, and like Sapnap and George are like the best players on the team. So if I keep an eye on them and I chase them, then you know I'm.
Is this for survival games?
Yeah, it was what you were just watching. Like I killed Gumi, and then I was like, I saw Sapnap and George. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go towards them because Tommy and Punk and Carl can handle flipping Tubbo. And I think Carl and Tommy died to Tubbo. I think I don't know who they died to be fair, but
yeah, I would like
Tommy. Oh, I thought Sapnap was low with George, so I guess maybe I lost track of Sapnap, and I thought Tubbo was Sapnap or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the idea. So like MCC, it's not meant to be just like one thing. So like the fact that there is a game where building's involved makes me happy because like other people are good at that and that kind of stuff. Same thing like why I like bingo in the game. A, I'm good at it, but B, the whole aspect of survival, like basic survival, is in the game. But I do want Build Mart to be tweaked a little bit.
I totally think a building game is great. I've said that so often. It's just like Build Mart. It's just like I've played building games, like, and sometimes I will play building games for like fun. Like I'll go on like Hypixel and play like a building game. Like I'll play like Build Battle or something. Like I think building can be very fun. I just think like the way that Build Mart is executed, like I just want to die. Like every time I'm in Build Mart, like, I just legitimately like. I said last event, even before this one, that like legitimately I feel like I would enjoy more just logging off, going and getting like a eating like a burger or something, coming back when Build Mart's done, and then just continuing to play the event. So my two options are this: either I don't play unless Build Mart's not getting played, or I'm gonna be like a menace to society and just be like, calculate my individual score off of not Build Mart Reddit. I'm just gonna sit out Build Mart, and I don't even care. Like. My team's gonna hate me because I'm literally just leaving during Build Mart. You can sub someone in. I'll just have internet problems during Build Mart, and we can sub in
no
or something.
You can now have like one of you or Sapnap sit out the MCC, and when Build Mart comes up, just have Sapnap take over for you.
Sapnap hates Build Mart too. Like George was talking to me before the event, and he was so mad that he's like, "Oh, Build Mart, I so hope Build Mart doesn't get played. Like no one likes Build Mart." And he's like, "Wait, well, so I guess some people like Build Mart, but still, I don't like Build Mart." But yeah, I don't know. I think there needs to be a building game. I just think that the way it is, it's just so like.
I don't like. I'm trying to think of like another building game.
It's so much intensity for a building game. Like why is a building game intense? Like buildings, like I sit there with like I sit there and like the birds are chirping and like whatever. That's building. It's not like PvP. It's like sitting there with Build Mart, and Build Mart's like it's like go everywhere, go everyone, go as fast as you can. Like, and you need like everyone. I feel like the teams that do good in Build Mart are just the good people who have like experience with the building, and that's it.
Hear me out. Sands of Time, but Build Mart instead. So they have the Sands of Time thing where you have to go down freaking tunnels and get building blocks, and then you come back to the center and you build.
But also, I think one thing that I think that's interesting is I think every other game but Build Mart, you have to have like multiple, like there's multiple skills, so different players that are bad at certain things can take over different aspects. Like Sands of Time, there's a sand keeper, and there's people that do more parkour in Sands of Time because they can do that. And then like in Sky Battle, obviously there's people who bridge, people who like want to bow more, grab the creeper egg, there's people who want to, people who build towards the middle, or people who actually fight or whatever. With Build Mart, it's just like either you're good at building or you're not, and that's it. Either you know the crafting recipes or you don't, and that's it. And it's not like you can have people that designated to different things and doing different roles, because like I am not a builder. I will never be a builder. Why do I have to be a builder during this game? Whereas like every other game, there can be a different role. Like obviously with parkour tag, you're not good at parkour.
Well, with Build Mart, there's one different role that you can do. It's like the floater that goes out and do stuff, but that's still not the best. I like something
Pretty
else
much, but
alongside
it's
of it.
basically just building. You're just collecting. You're just collecting blocks. Like the only other thing is like, oh, elytra, but it's like the way they have the elytra set up. It's not even like you have to go through rings or something. It's like, oh well, you missed the elytra and then you just get a speed pad and it takes you like an extra 2 seconds. Congrats.
Yeah.
Like I think that I just think that either they need to make it a game that's more that involves more skill. So everybody's like, as an example, someone like me who just despises building doesn't have to be only building for flipping 10 minutes. Because then I like by the end of it, I just feel like, you know, especially when you obviously it's like it's the fact that it's so boring and I know I'm bad at it with doing bad, right? Like obviously if I was doing better, I know I would enjoy it more. I wouldn't enjoy it though, but I would enjoy it more for sure.
I'm surprised you don't like the intensity of it. Like that was one of your complaints. I didn't expect that. I thought the intensity you would like about it.
I don't really like the intense games. Like I didn't. I feel like in my mind, like the intense games to me are the worst ones, and they should be changed to be less intense. Like, but I think that there's difference. Like I think like Sky Battle. I don't think Sky Battle is. I think like legitimately like Build Mart's probably like to me the most intense game. Like, but then again, I think that's just me. But I think like realistically, like probably survival games is the most intense game.
Yeah.
And I think Sands of Time to me, it's one of the things where like Sands of Time, I only have fun when I win because of how intense it is, right? So it's like either I win or I get nothing and I lose and it sucks.
I love Sands of Time. I'm gonna preach Sands of Time is the most perfect game
I love
possible.
when I win Sands of Time, or when I do not when I win, but when I do well in Sands of Time, I love Sands of Time. Like even this event, I guess this event my team did 7th, and I really enjoyed it. I had so much fun. I think it was amazing. My team got 7th, so I don't think it's not even necessarily that. I think it's more just like, I guess I probably it's just my pre-opinion where like my first couple Sands of Time just it didn't really go very well, and I've kind of had that sour taste in my mouth about like the possibility of what could happen, you know?
Yeah. But I think it's.
But then I haven't made as many mistakes. And even this time when I did, I was like, yeah, but at the same time, I kind of had to. I was trying to help Tommy, and you know, it was really out of my control. I took the damage and whatever, like, so.
Yeah, it happens. Like I like the Sands of Time. Like just anything can happen. You can mess up one thing and be punished for it. But like the main thing you gotta remember is just not die. Like if you die, it's so punishing. Like people will say like, oh, it's just one sand, but that's like literally 10 seconds for each player, and the fact that you have to go back and get your stuff and you're losing Sapnap.
I agree. It sucks. So I don't know if I'm gonna say listening. I said I'm not. I feel like I'm just gonna skip out on events in the future that have Build Mart on like the playlist or whatever.
Ah, come on, Dream.
It's
Build Mart. It's Build Mart.
I'm being serious. If they revamp it, even if they revamp it by the next event or whatever, like I'm perfectly fine with that. I feel like even if it's like a change that's like, it's like they don't have to like make it a whole new game mode or whatever. But legitimately, I just think in its current state, like it's generally it's just about fun. Like MCC recently to me has been so much about fun. Right, like I've had a lot of fun. Even this event, I had so much fun. And I think that in every single game, even the games we did, you know, poorly, and even in the past, in games I did poor in, like it's all about fun. And to me, like Build Mart, I legitimately want to like, I don't even know. I just like I said, I would rather. I feel like I genuinely would have 10 times the fun, logging out, going getting a snack, sitting down and watching some TV for 20 minutes, and then coming back and playing the games. Even if my individual score tanks and I end up getting 20th place, I would still. My morale would be like so much higher, you know. I think that's the problem to me. Is like I don't like why would I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather, you know, like I'm fine with you know, they put it in every other event or something and I just skip every other event or something, like that's fine. I don't, you know, it's
I'm not gonna lie.
You know, it'd be whatever, but
I'm the kind of guy that I hear you despising Build Mart and it makes me happy. I like when there's games that you hate.
Like yeah. I mean. Yeah, but I think it's one of those things where like parkour. It's like with Parkour Warrior. Like I think Parkour Warrior and Build Mart are the exact same. Like there has to be a parkour game, and it doesn't make sense. There has to be a parkour game, but the way Parkour Warrior was made was flawed in that there was like a section of players who absolutely despised it. Like I remember Grian saying exactly what I'm saying, but about Parkour Tag, Parkour Warrior, saying he just doesn't want to play, and he's not going to play if Parkour Warrior is in because it's just not fun. And that's exactly how I feel about Build Mart. And I feel like it's the same sentiment. I know George has, I know Sapnap has, I know like 90% of the players I've teamed with have. In terms of for Build Mart, and I think it's just because like I team with people that have similar mindsets to me, right? And so it's like,
yeah,
I think there's like 30% of the event that like absolutely despises Build Mart and thinks it's like the bane of their existence and like literally like hate it. There's probably like 10% that literally would rather like log out and not play, but like have to because otherwise their team loses.
That's me with Sky Battle.
There's probably 30% that love it. Like it was the exact same way with Parkour Warrior. So.
There was one of the main reasons why I set out MCC 15 was actually because Sands of Time just wasn't in rotation. It made me so sad when I set out MCC 15, and then it was like, oh
I
yeah,
think
it's
that's
back
totally
in.
fair. That's totally fair. I think I totally you know. And the funny thing is, I had a similar sentiment whenever they were saying they were going to remove Parkour Warrior. I was like I mean that's like the most fun I have in MCC is like Parkour Warrior. I was like I don't know, maybe I'll skip out.
I don't
But
hate
then they
Parkour
said they're going to add another
Warrior.
parkour game, and I was like okay. And then when they added parkour tag, I was like okay, you know that's whatever. I at first I was like I'll try it out, and then I liked it, and then I'm like okay, I feel like that's a fine that fixes, in my opinion, the flaws of Parkour Warrior what Parkour Tag has done. And so I think it's similar. How lucky was that? He just fell off
What
the
do you mean
green.
lucky? That was pure skill. I don't want to hear it. Parkour Warrior, I think that just needed to be tested a little bit more because there was like thresholds. Like there was stupid like level 3 jumps that were way too difficult for newbies. Like do you remember the glass jump or whatever where you had to line it up perfectly, which was already hard as it is, and then they added the trapdoors to it? You know what I'm talking about? That one annoyed the hell out of me. Like I could do it.
Again, I have to talk about this a million times, so I'm just like flogging a dead horse. But I feel like it legitimately was just they were just trying to make it harder for the people who were doing well at it, and me who was finishing it, and then they by doing that they just like it really hurt it for other people. It'd be like if they just constantly were like, all right, people are getting. Now we're just gonna make it so it's like absolutely, like now we're gonna make it so that there's like 10 times the mobs or whatever, and like 5 times the lava parkour, and it's like you're just like holy cow, like yeah, the other like maybe Dream and Pete and HBomb and like some of the top stands
and me, motherfucker.
Amazing, but yeah,
Stop
exactly.
yelling at me, Sapnap.
Look, this is how you fix Parkour Warrior. It's not even like hard. You just make it longer. Just make it longer and make it easier. So you have to be really good to get to the end, right? And then it's easier for the newbies.
Oh,
I'm sure they'll come up with
why
something.
did they just remove it? I
similar.
loved Parkour Warrior, and
I
didn't even
think
finish.
in
But
general,
I feel like I
Parkour
recognize
Tag.
it took me a bit to come to terms with it, but I recognize that it like to me Parkour Warrior made sense that I think
just
that
made it hard at the beginning. That's all it was. It was just too hard at the beginning. You make that easier, and then you make the hard jumps like farther on where newbies wouldn't even get to.
It was also the one thing that I didn't like. I did this, to be honest, because it helped me a lot. Like, Parkour Warrior was like the one game where it's alright just to not talk to your team. Like, I would mute so I can concentrate a little bit more.
I do that in Ace Race, bro. I mute up in Ace Race and listen to music. It's the same thing.
You try hard.
Yeah. I can't focus when people are talking, and it's not like I need their communication. There's no communication needed in Ace Race.
You don't, but it pleases me knowing that if they needed some questioning, that I'm there to, like, help them out.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like, how are you supposed to help them out when you're playing? You know what I mean? Like, you have to focus.
Simple
There's
things,
a lot
just
of-
like
there's a lot of-
like calming down other nerves is something that I try to do commonly too, because Ace Race is a very stressful game. Luckily, like my entire team this Ace Race was totally calm and collected, but just like when someone's getting down, I like to try and be there and help them a little bit more.
I just don't even like the thing that irritates me about Bidmore is I don't even understand what the better teams are doing to get 4K coins. Like I just don't understand. Like I felt like my team did good and we got 5th. You know what I mean?
You just gotta not have an argument with your teammates during.
We didn't argue.
I know. I'm just
that last one was horrible. But we didn't argue. Like it was like clean. Like it was like good. Like I felt like I was like after I finished that I was like I don't even know what we could have done that much better. Like I could I could see it. Like I thought that was
the
like
only thing you could have done better was just be better crafters, better builders. That's it, and that's why I think it's a flawed game mode. But
I don't know. I would like a new rebalance to Build Mart. Like I was really happy when they added or got rid of one of the builds because then it felt like a little bit of a new game. Like there's new options, new stuff like that. But now we've been there for a bit.
Obstacles to get to the stuff. That'd be cool.
I'd like parkour to get to the.
Like you add parkour or like fly through it in a light ring. I don't
know.
I
don't know. Anything that just makes it so it's not just building. Like
it's like they added a light ring, but like if you fall in the void, like. You just like fucked up. Like it's so hard to fall in the void. It's the same thing.
You can't even fall in the void. It's like you can mess up where you're going. It won't be the best, but like
yeah, it's literally the same thing as old. Like
I don't think I've ever seen anyone die to the void during the new Build Mart. Like
Chubbo did. Well, like it didn't even really like that's why I say like I don't think we should have gotten first, but like we like in my mind like we should have gotten like 4th or 3rd because like we had that messed up, and other than that everything else was pretty like flawless in my mind.
I think, like, I'm happy with how we did. There was some simple things, like we had not the best communication during Build Mart, and that definitely punished us. And I'm pretty happy with where we ended up finishing.
Where'd you finish?
6th.
Bro, Aqua is so annoying. They got 8th in Build Mart, and they made that happen. I hate Aqua.
Wait, no, I got 8th in Build Mart.
No, they did. Aqua got 8th or 9th. They got really low, and they're the reason Build Mart got played.
Wait, who's Aqua? Who was Aqua again?
Ant Frost, Captain, those people.
Wow, that team did 9th? That's actually really surprising.
Yep.
I wasn't surprised. Orange ended up winning that, but I don't
Oh,
remember any of the
I had
other
a
placements.
horrible Sands of Time.
Oh,
I
Sapnap,
don't
you
even-
played it
it was
perfectly
so
last
bad.
time.
No, I started off playing it perfectly. I was doing so clean. Then I saw like this lava parkour, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm Sapnap. I'm going for it." And then I died, and I respawned, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go for it again." And I went for it again, and then died. And then I grinded back up to some more coins, and I died exactly where you died, Dream, in that room. I jumped over the Ravager, and it boosted me like somehow, even though I was like jumping over it, it boosted me like straight into lava.
That's what happened with Tommy.
It was-
Tommy died, and then I had to go get his stuff, and so I
Yeah,
was trying
because
to
like
get it.
I
and that's
don't.
how
The
I died.
Ravager has like force field, dude. It's
Yeah, it
ridiculous.
does.
Fuck
It really
it,
does.
I'm
Over it, it
Sapnap.
just
I was
goes.
running
I'm
around.
gonna
I
start
was
using
running
that
around
phrase.
like in one of the other Ravagers, it almost killed me because like, and I was like I was like out
Dude, I
parkouring
swear
so
to
far
God,
ahead
the
of it.
Raven they added
That's like 10 blocks
Ravager
reach or
force field.
something. Like,
It's ridiculous, man. I'm like, holy crap.
I like that it made it harder. Like I do like there's a little bit more difficulty. Like these are all learning curves as well. Like one of the parkour jumps that I did, I didn't die to it, but if I saw Ravagers there, I would have rethought doing it again. It wasn't worth the coins. I don't know. I like the additions to Sands of Time. I'm just a huge stan of freaking.
I mean, I
Dude,
like
Sands
it.
of Time
Time
I
was
like it.
amazing.
I like it.
Amazing.
I like it a lot.
Even
It's
that's
just
fine. Like,
unlucky.
I feel
Like,
I feel like that. Yeah, it
I
was
just
just
felt for me
the Ravagers were
annoying
fine.
because like I was like, okay, we messed up Sands of Time, but we're still in this. And then Build Market's played. I'm like, and we're
Yeah,
out.
it's literally. I'm telling you, this is what happened. That's what I told H whenever I first joined. I was like, Tommy died in Sans Time, and then I died, and it was right at the end, so we literally couldn't get our coins back.
Yeah.
And then I was still like optimistic. I was like, look, yeah, we lost, but I was still like, I still had a lot of fun, and I realized we just made mistakes.
I just
it was
realized, yeah, I
unlucky,
wasn't mad about
whatever.
that. I was like, oh, we fucked up.
And then
That's
Bill
my
Mark got played,
fault.
and I literally like after Bill Mark was over,
It was
legitimately my thought process, it wasn't even like I was like, oh, there's still like a possibly a chance we win. But my thought process wasn't even that. My thought process was
Well,
just like, damn, like
impossible.
I wish that was the last game, so I could just be done with this right now. that was literally the thought that was in my head.
I don't know, dude. Build Market is just so bad. Like, I don't get it.
Oh my god, Ant Frost just nearly killed his own teammate in Sky Battle because he had a creeper on the fishing rod and dragged it back to him. Sorry, I'm also watching the POVs
But
of
then,
this
like,
stuff.
George got like couldn't find his way back. How does he always do that?
It's
and, like,
George.
someone-
What do you
People are saying,
expect?
People are saying like, oh, I told him to go the wrong way, but I was just he was fucked. He was not getting out of there anyways. I don't know how George keeps. Fucking, it doesn't matter. We wouldn't have done it anyways because I died or whatever.
One of my
But, like,
favorite.
I was just like, George, how do you not find your way? Use your markers. You have markers. You can literally make a path that leads you back.
My favorite was one of the during build or Sands of Time last MCC. George is just willingly jumping into a pit with creepers that get him down to a heart, and just being cool and collected. It's like, that's not normal, George. And then everyone's like, he's colorblind. He's colorblind. It's like, you don't jump into a creeper thing. You know what a creeper looks like.
I like jumping into the creeper things. You can just kill them all in one with one creeper.
Well, it was I don't know how to describe it. It just wasn't a good play.
I don't know. Build Mart's a buzzkill. I'm gonna keep harping on Build Mart. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm
It's,
okay
like,
with
actually-
Build More, but I
it's
do want an
actually-
update to
it's-
it.
It's actually.
I just want
horrendous.
to revisal to it or whatever.
Mhm.
And I've said this, and the thing is, like, I said this after last MCC when I won. I said this after the MCC before that when I won. I still see people saying on the Reddit like, "Oh, he always does this when he loses." Like, no, I've said this to every single MCC. It's not anything different. I am saying the exact same thing that I've said. So shut the hell up.
I think the game that I want gone is Hole in the Wall. I hate Hole in the Wall.
I don't mind Hole in the Wall. Why do you not like Hole in the Wall?
It's been played
I
in
don't
every
mind
MCC.
it. I just think
but
it's
Bro,
once.
why
just-
is
it just
Battle
hasn't
Box
had
getting
any
skipped?
changes.
I just like I
Battle
swear to
Box-
God, everyone just hates PvP games now. It's so
Dude,
annoying.
I feel
They're
like the two of the best, like right now I'd say two of my favorite games in all of
there's Battle Box
is
and like
Battle Box and Parkour Tag in my mind, and both of them were skipped, and so it's
why
so
are
annoying.
they not playing Battle Box? Why?
I mean, I'm trying to
I don't
avoid
know.
it. I want anything played but it. Because I'm not good at
Why?
PvP. I'm not good at PvP. That's about like literally my weakest game.
Yeah.
Get better.
No, I'm too old. Dream was kicking my ass the other day and got like 15 1v1s against me.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
Yeah, but like you have like a whole team and stuff. I don't know. I like Battle Box a lot.
I mean, I
It's
don't
just
hate
not
Battle
being
Box.
played.
I like the game.
I feel like half of MCC is just like I don't know.
The reason that I was saying what I said earlier about like
Battlebox haters.
not you know like just asking is Battlebox gonna be in the game order and then just deciding whether I play based on that is
mean
just
Build
because
Mart?
it's Build Mart, yeah. It's just because like again I think one of the biggest things that's been played so late recently that it's just like if it was played first or second
wouldn't
or
mind
third,
that. That's
like
true.
I still would
getting late.
dislike it. I still would dislike it and be like really upset. I feel like it's just such a mess because like I feel like it's been like it's determined. I genuinely think Build Mart has determined like like most of the events like in terms of like who gets to the finals of the last like 5 events. It's like determined like 3 of them or something, and it's like that's just so whatever. Or it's knocked out teams and like a bunch of them, and so it's just like I don't know. It's just it's frustrating when it's later on because the games that are later on, it's just like so. I don't want to like late on like after I've had such an amazing MCC. It's not even like we were doing amazing. Like we were doing good, but it was right after Sands of Times. Like we weren't even like we were in 6th place before Build Mart. So it wasn't even like oh we're doing so amazing and then it shatters our hopes. It was just like we're doing bad, but then we play Build Mart and it's just like wow. After like I've had so much fun this MCC and now my fun's just like killed, and that's it.
I get
I
excited
think
for
I think people are gonna.
He's
people
on
are
the
gonna be
tube.
mad.
He's talking to the tube Build Mart.
Yeah.
I think people are gonna be mad at me.
Let's get
because-
George in here. Let's get like everyone in here. Let's get like the top like 20 people that hate Build Mart.
And then you guys
I
sit here
think-
and I'm like, I like
We
it.
create an
It's a good
alliance. We
game."
create an alliance. We go on strike. We're like Build Mart. No.
Yo, I'm down. I think people are gonna be mad at me because we didn't kill each other in survival games. But I was just like, I'm not killing. Like, why? If I
No.
kill
It
you,
was
I'm
a
just gonna-
smart
I'm-
play.
It's
If you play survival games, if you play survival
why would
games
I not,
online,
like, kind of truce up with you because I'm gonna get fucked up by that team. Like, I'm gonna.
I thought you were
murdered.
baiting me to kill me. So I was
No,
like being so
wasn't.
careful. But the thing is,
I could have killed you so many times, but I was like, no.
yeah, I could have
like,
killed you too.
I don't know. It's just the right play. Like, I would have been down to just straight up team with you and fight them because like that's
If it
my best
was-
shot.
If it was like if this was online survival games, like that's exactly what I would do. If I was like on a solo team against teams of 4 and there's like another solo guy and I see him, I'm not gonna actively kill him. I might not message him and say like team, but sometimes I would. If I'm like, hey,
No,
team up
I
against
was
these
just
guys.
like- I was just like,
Actually,
look,
I've done that a lot.
I've done that a lot when I play survival games. I'll message someone like, yo, let's truce up. Like, why? Like, that's like it
Yeah, so I
makes
don't use
sense.
to mod a survival game server, so obviously he knows what works in survival games.
It makes
but-
sense. Like, why you would definitely want to like in that position. Me and you are both the only people on our team, and there's a whole ass team running at us. Why would we not work together to kill that team?
No,
I'm not
yeah,
saying
that-
like we should.
I thought about
yeah.
teaming with Antfrost because it was just me and him, and we just kept going back and forth. But the entire time I was
I just
thinking,
know
like,
people on Reddit are gonna be like, that's against the rules or something. But it's just
no, like there's
it's
no
the best play.
rules.
It's the best play.
Like it was the same thing
It's
with
by far
Fundy.
the
Like
best
when
way.
people were mad at Fundy, there was no rules set up that you can't go look at your teammate's screen. And even then, like back in Build Mart, I don't know if you guys were around, like before MCC 6. I don't know if it's still a thing. But for Build Mart, we would literally take screenshots of the builds and then go get our stuff. Basically the same thing. There's no just like full on like you can't do this, you can't do that unless like Nox Crew says it. In which we've never been
Well,
told
I
that
just-
you can't team and
I just feel like there's
That's
no
yeah.
even. Like,
I don't think it should. I don't think it should be
why would-
real either. Like it's dumb. Like because if you're teaming with somebody, like it
I
makes
feel,
it,
I feel like
it
it's
makes
different
sense.
if you're teaming like 2 teams are teaming and making a team of 8
Yeah.
or something ridiculous. But that,
Yeah.
but teaming up with someone when you have no one else and they have no one else, like it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, that would
It
happen
makes-
like
it
in a
makes
real life
sense.
Hunger Games, bro. That shit would happen.
Oh yeah, and it does. Like not in real life Hunger Games, but in actual Hunger Games.
Yeah, in the actual Hunger Games that happens.
But yeah, I think it's fine. I think it'd be dumb to ban it because it's just like ban this smart strategy that you could potentially implement. I'm sure it's happened a bunch before, probably just not as outright as like literally like it's just the
spamming
same as
your
if like
team,
we
team,
didn't
team.
even like team like I literally just avoided you. And the thing is
Yeah.
like I thought we weren't teaming the entire time until
I was
and then I
actually trying
ran
to, I
by
was
you.
actively trying to help you. I was shooting at them while they were running at you.
I ran by you. I like ran by you one time and you didn't kill me. And I was like, okay. And then when I was getting like when the team of 4 was like coming at us, I just like ran. I saw you in front of me and I was like I was like, oh my god, like he's like he could have killed me right now. So I was like, why would I kill him? It's like the smart play to just run and get away from them. Otherwise, we're both just dead.
Well,
and
I
then
was
we both
wanting us to
lose.
literally like fight them together, but because I thought we
I
could've won
I
that.
think honestly, if I thought that you, if I thought that you were genuinely like telling me to team, like I probably would have done it. I would have
I
run
think
with you. to a team.
I could see us winning that fight because like
I was just afraid you were gonna like crit me out.
no,
or
I
something.
wasn't. I wasn't. I was down because I was like, even after we kill that team, I still probably would have won a team with you because there were so many teams alive.
I mean, if we're being
Yeah.
honest, and I was teaming with like Antfrost, and then we killed a team, I would have 100% killed Antfrost after. Like if he was weak, I was killing him.
Oh,
I guess like I don't think I would have just because like there's so like if it
Not
was
till
the
the
end,
end,
yeah.
for
If it was
sure.
the end, yeah, then yeah, I would have
I
killed
want
you right
points.
after. But we weren't. Well, yeah, but you're like I guess like I don't know. I just feel like me and Dream could 2v4 a lot of teams, so I was down to just team it out.
Were you gonna say I was bad at PvP, Sapnap? Say it to my face, you son of a bitch.
You suck at PvP.
say something that I've been saying this entire
I can't
time.
believe Pink didn't win that shit.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
it was
Green
so
touching at the end
Green
was epic.
shot. I was like, okay, I was just green. I was like, oh, it's fruit and Illumina. That's wraps. I was
Yeah.
like, it's GG.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
And then,
so
like,
proud of him. That
I was
was
like,
so
what
good.
the? I was like, what the?
That's one of the best endings to MCC ever. The 1v3 for Green to get his first win. It couldn't have been scripted any better. It makes me happy. Dream, you were saying before this that Pink had no shot. You thought they were...
Yeah, I thought
I mean,
so.
I think they
that-
still
I
wouldn't
think-
have if we didn't troll Sands of Times. Like it would have been us. I'm pretty sure it would have been. I don't know. Not because Orange got so many points from Buildmart. I guess like one of us.
I mean, to
would've
be fair,
gotten it,
it just
though.
they got like the perfect game order for them. Like
They
the perfect
did.
games.
I just-
like
I
genuinely,
realized
think
that they got
probably
the
couldn't have gotten it
perfect
better,
games.
like, actually. Like, cause like to me, in my mind, like if you replace Buildmart with Parkour Tag and
They don't get in.
Sands of Time, one, they don't get in with that, first of all, and second of all, if we don't, if like the two of the other top teams don't throw
Then
in Sands of
troll
Time,
and Sands of Time, they don't get in.
then they get like they literally finish like 8th or something, like legitimately. Like I think that I don't know. I think that
Sure, the
it was like
MCC was
basically
very
their day.
close.
And everyone has a chance on the day. Everyone has a chance.
I'm,
on the
I'm
day.
like
was-
saying
it
this. You
was
guys
the
are
game
coming up
order
like
was
what ifs,
horrible.
what ifs. I think the what ifs are perfect for MCC. Because like if we had
Oh,
it that we
yeah,
knew
yeah,
who
everyone
was
has a
gonna
chance
win
on the
every
day.
single time, it wouldn't be fun.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't like that.
yeah,
I don't
me
like
too.
that the what if comes down to like a single game being played. Like it's different. Like a what if, like yeah, what if we troll in Sands of Time and die? That's fine. But like, what
Oh,
if
yeah.
Buildmart gets played and it's just like over? Like I don't know.
Well, I
don't
mean, you
like
could.
that. I don't
I don't.
like because like even let's say like
You're
like,
saying this whole
Battle
like if
Box was played,
Buildmart
they
was
would-
played,
they-
we'd be
they would
out.
still
If we got Parkour Tag, we would have been out. We would have had no shot. Like every team's got that. Like what
that's
if
not
it's played
true.
less?
Like you could
No.
get in. I don't know.
No.
How you guys are that bad at parkour? What was you
Yes.
doing?
Yes. I'm. None of us would have done good during Parkour Tag.
Yeah, I think everyone has like. I wasn't saying that. I was just saying that. I was just saying that. I think they got. I think like literally, legitimately, this is the only game order and game like not the only game order, but I think it's legitimately the only game like list that if they would have gotten that they would have gone to Dodgeball.
And they got Buildmart at the end, bro.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
I mean, that's to
I
be
don't know
expected.
how their team did in Buildmart.
Like, if
Why?
you don't-
Why
if
is
you-
Buildmart? Why does the PvP games? Everyone's just a big old pussy, bro. They just don't want to play the PvP games. They always make them play in the beginning, or they don't play them, and then they want to play like fucking Buildmart at the end. Oh, that
Yeah,
fucks me.
because that's what we're better at. That's what we need. We want to win
Well,
too,
you guys
Sapnap.
are all a bunch of like old people who are bad at PvP.
Yeah,
Well,
so we need to play Buildmart. You're a bunch of young people that don't know how to communicate, so you play freaking Battle Box. There's every team and every player has their favorite things, and that's what makes MCC good. It's like towards the end, there's always games that are always going to be played. It's Sands of Time, Ace Race, occasionally Buildmart 2. I think Buildmart's one of the up there ones as well. But you have to expect that, so you got to practice those games or get used to them a little bit better. If I don't have to practice Parkour Tag, I'm much happier.
I don't know. You don't like movement games or PvP games.
No, I like movement games, just not Parkour
You
Tag.
just said just not parkour tag.
Yeah. PvP games I avoid. If I get someone good with PvP, I'm
I
fine
was
with
just
it.
most excited to see the new map. Like I just wanted to. I don't know. I was just looking forward to it.
Graffiti.
I love the new maps change. Like it just.
Oh yeah, and
to
I
me,
want
it
to play
just
the
seems
battle
so
box.
cool.
That battle
Like,
box map looked.
yeah, the
kinda
battle map
epic.
looked cool too. That's so disappointing. They added like 2 of the big new changes that didn't get played in favor
Oh.
of Build Art, which has been the same for like a flipping century and got played last. Like that is so dumb. They just need. I feel like even this is the perfect solution. Even if they don't remove Build Mart, here's the perfect solution. They do the suggestion I suggested like 8 months ago. They make it so they pick the 8 games that are going to be played, and we pick the game order, like in with eggs or whatever, like the same way we do. So
Yeah,
the
I would
only
like that
difference is
much
that there's
more.
not 2 games that can't get played, because then you know what to practice, you know what to expect, you know what if you should play, you shouldn't play, if you want to play, you know the teams can be better balanced based on what games are going to be played. Like I think there's like literally not a downside to it other than that. Oh well, there's one game. It's more surprising
There's
because
still
there's
RNG
I'm okay,
because of
like-
game
Okay.
order.
I mean, that's
order,
like the
RNG.
point of MCC is RNG, so every team can win. So I don't think it's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's just all right. Some people are gonna feel bad afterwards. Some people are gonna feel good afterwards. That's how every MCC has been. There's always gonna be those what ifs and like what if.
Yeah, I think it's the exact same with the game order. I think it's the exact same with the game order. Like
Wait,
I think if they the game order, like leaving the game order in is fine. Like you know what I mean?
are
Like,
you?
they can just leave.
Okay, watch
so
my
you
screen
can-
for a second. Watch my screen for a second. Did you guys
Yeah.
know this as well, or like how this works? Because like literally, I just shoot randomly a fireball, like not at anything, and it boosts me up. Like I didn't understand what was going on during this.
I think it hit the side. I'm pretty sure I saw
I
it hit the side.
hate
No, it
that map.
didn't.
Is so annoying.
Yeah, this is.
What did I say? I said it's like Idiotville because like you always just get hit by other people's stuff.
That one I know. This one I didn't get hit by too many people, but it was still. I don't like the.
I got hit so much, dude.
I say that I didn't, and apparently I did because I'm getting knocked off every single time by someone else.
Well, it's so annoying. It's like holy shit.
I was so confused when this came up. I don't think I've ever done this before. It used to be like the. Oh, I almost cheesed that. The one where you like just jump and build across.
Yeah, I like that one better.
Well, there's
There's
two of them. There's this one and then there's the other one.
Oh, I must have
I
been.
definitely like the other one better, but
Yeah, I just don't like the rocket spleef thing or whatever. I was kind of happy that Terra Swoop Force wasn't in this, to be honest. I like a break from that every once in a while.
Yeah, Terra Swoop Force is alright.
Yeah, no, I like it, but I want breaks from it. I like the other maps. I was so pissed off when the 6th game came up. The punch, the really punch one.
Oh, it's so crazy.
that one's so like I was in the lead like the whole time and then I got knocked off by like Quig at like a weird
this
angle.
this
or something.
RNG one is pretty fun. I don't know why I like it.
Oh, I love this one.
I got first on this one. I'm pretty sure.
I think I got like.
Oh no I didn't. I didn't. I hit a fake wall.
I went for that one too, HBomb, and I was like, oh shit, it's not here.
Stop
And it's,
copying my
like,
strats.
So many people. I always go for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hit people in this one? I'm pretty sure
Yep,
you can.
there I go. That's
Luckily, I didn't get hit off. I didn't get hit off in any of them, but punching, dude, that tilts me so hard when someone punches me off. I'm
yeah.
like, holy shit.
Yeah. It's good and bad. I'm like, there's no game that I'm genuinely upset with. I think I was so happy because they literally took my idea for the grid runner scoring. I think the grid runner scoring is just
It was
absolutely
great.
perfect.
The grid runner scoring is so much better. Like that, I think
like
it was
Grid
genuinely
Runner-
perfect.
Grid Runner
Grid runner is
is
one of my favorite
good.
games. I said that last time. I was like maybe it could be, and then this time as well. Like my teams did good, so like that could affect it as well. But like genuinely, it was just like it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
There's chances for you to come back. Like even if you're like towards the end, you could still get major points by just coming back and doing really well at the end. So like if you're in 9th the entire time or 10th the entire time, you still have something to look forward to at the end rather than just being demotivated the entire time.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, boys, I gotta go get food. I'm starving.
All right.
Go watch
Bye.
All right,
football.
peace.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the giant raid, Dream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Bye. Everyone, drop a follow for H.
Oh.
Bye.
Dork.
Bye.